This video is brought to you by Ridge Wallet, a slim front pocket wallet available in carbon fiber and titanium. With more than 250,000 sold, a lifetime guarantee and free shipping, get 10% off with the code GOLDFISH at ridgewallet.com. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another Instant Deck Tech. So as you know, Wednesday means it's Wild Card Wednesday here in Instant Deck Tech land, and we have a really interesting Pauper list to check out this week. This is a deck I'm calling Jeskai Prowess tokens, kind of this weird mashup of prowess and tokens and graveyard flashbacky stuff. Really interesting idea, and this one comes to us from Ali Kodendrachit, who take it to a 5-0 finish in a Pauper League on Magic Online. So congrats to Ali on a super sweet deck. A quick reminder before we break down Jeskai Prowess tokens for Pauper. If you enjoy this deck and you want to see it made into videos, take a minute, click the like button, the subscribe button, leave a comment, anything you can do to support your deck, because whichever deck is most popular gets a shot at being made into videos next week. So Jeskai Prowess tokens starts off with our big Prowess threat, which is Seeker of the Way. So Seeker of the Way is a really powerful 2-drop. You get a 2-mana 2/2, which is already fine, a Grizzly Bear, but it has Prowess, and then when you cast a non-creature spell, you not only get to pump Seeker of the Way, but you also give it lifelink until end of turn. So it grows into a 3/3, maybe a 4/4, and you're gaining these huge chunks of life, which makes it a really effective threat in a deck that can cast a lot of non-creature spells. The interesting part of this deck is the spells it is casting to trigger Seeker of the Way. So the most important secondary spell is Battle Screech, and this is where you start to see the token part of the deck. So Battle Screech is kind of like the Lingering Souls of Pauper. For 4 mana, you get 2 1/1 white bird tokens. However, you can tap 3 untapped white creatures you control to fast shit back from your graveyard. So in theory, if you have a Seeker of the Way, you cast Battle Screech for 4 mana and get 2 1/1 birds. Then you tap Seeker of the Way and 2 other birds or another random white creature, and you get 2 more 1/1 birds, which ends up giving you 4 1/1 flyers for just 4 mana altogether, plus tamping a bunch of stuff. So a really explosive token producer. We follow this up with a couple more token producers. Raise the Alarm, Gather the Townfolk work really well with Battle Screech. So what this deck really wants to do is something like Seeker of the Way on turn 2. On turn 3, Raise the Alarm, make some tokens, trigger Prowess, gain some life, and then on turn 4, we can Battle Screech, tap the Raise the Alarm tokens along with the Battle Screech tokens to flash it back, make our Seeker of the Way into a 4/4, gain another huge chunk of life with another big attack. Gather the Townsfolk, just kind of a weird version of Raise the Alarm. Sorcery speed is the downside. The upside is if we get low on life, we get 5 tokens for 2 mana, which is absolutely absurd deal if we get down under 5 life. So we have the Prowess, we have the tokens, we also have a couple of interesting token producer slash payoffs. So Anointer Priest gains us huge chunks of life as we're Battle Screeching, Raise the Alarming. Sacred Cat, a little 1-drop lifelinker, also makes a token when we embalm it. Both of these cards can be embalmed too, which kind of brings us to the graveyard part of the deck. So instead of just casting our stuff, we can play our Seeker of the Way and then use Thought Scours, Mental Notes, Faithless Lootings to mill over a lot of our stuff. Battle Screech flashes back, Anointer Priest, Sacred Cat come back from the graveyard with Embalm. So as we're drawing cards and triggering Prowess, we're stocking our graveyard with cards, but it's kind of like we're drawing cards because so many of our cards have flashbacks. So Thought Scour, Mental Note, just trigger Prowess, draw a card, mill a couple cards. Faithless Looting, we can flash it back from the graveyard, so it's another card we can mill over, plus it's fine in our hand to just churn through our deck and trigger Prowess. We also have some more graveyard payoffs. So our big finisher in the deck is Rally the Peasants. So Rally the Peasants, 3 mana, creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. The big deal is it flashes back for 3 mana. So rather than just casting us from our hand, as we're Thought Scouring and Faithless Looting, milling Embalm creatures, milling our Battle Screeches, we're going to mill over Rally the Peasants, then we can flash it back, pump all of our 1/1 tokens into 3/1 tokens, and maybe just kill our opponent on the spot. If the game goes long, we can cast it and flash it back in the same turn, make our tokens into 5-powered attackers. So this is kind of like our Pauper overrun to close out the game. Prismatic Strands, kind of like a weird protection slash removal spell. Flash it back by tapping one of our white creatures. We can fizzle a big attack Fog style, or prevent like a lightning bolt from killing our Seeker of the Way. way. Deep analysis, some card advantage that's at its best when we mill it over and flash it back as a draw 2 for 2, paying some life, which we don't really care about because we can gain back our life with Seeker of the Way. Keeps us churning through our deck. For removal, Lightning Bolt and Firebolt can clear the path for our Seeker of the Way, also go face to close out the game. Brainstorm just helps us find the cards we need in a timely manner. We got a bunch of ways to shuffle our deck with our mana base, so basically get rid of 2 bad cards, find some good cards. Springleaf Drum, a little bit odd, but it does trigger Prowess, and it gives us a way to just accelerate through our deck. We play it, trigger Prowess, get an attack, then we can tap random tokens to fix our mana, flashback our red spells, which is one of the pinches in the deck, and accelerate into things like Battle Screech. In the mana base, Ash Barrens and Evolving Wilds fix our mana while also shuffling for Brainstorm. Azorius Chancery, another dual land, does some bouncing, kind of card advantage in a weird way. A bunch of basic lands. In the sideboard, we have a bunch of ways of dealing with our opponent's stuff. Electrickery to sweep away our opponent's creatures. Swirling Sandstorm, assuming we can get Threshold. 7 cards in our graveyard, kind of a Wrath, Pauper style. Lightning Bolt, just a good value removal spell to kill early game creatures. Another Prismatic Strands if we gotta fizzle like a big Boggles attack or something. Ancient Grudge, Ray of Revelation, give us some artifact and enchantment removal that's good when we mill it. Veteran Armor and Ramosin Rally are to protect our tokens from our opponent's Electrickeries and those type of sweepers. 1/1s die pretty easily in Pauper. People are prepared to sweep those away, but if we have 1/2s, things get a lot better. So Veteran Armor, good sideboard card there. Ramosin Rally, we can cast it for free because we should always have a plains that we can just tap a creature to pump our team and fizzle a sweeper like Electrickery. Standard Bearer, mostly for Boggles, kind of the spell skite of the Pauper format. If our opponent wants to put a bunch of auras on their hexproof creature, they gotta deal with Standard Bearer first. And that is the weird graveyardy, tokeny, prowessy mashup, Jeskai Prowess tokens. And that's been our instant deck tech for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.